is visible? The knots is visible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So let us start from here. We have left behind, I think yesterday we have discussed thermal conductivity. I think we have discussed, na? We have left behind to this topic only. After that we have gone switch to numerical. Na? So let us restart from here only. Thermal conductivity of the material. Basically the K, the proportionality constant K refers here to the thermal conductivity of the material. And where from this relation is coming? It is coming from basically Fourier's law. All of you are familiar with that? Kindly note down the terms which we are discussing, okay, in your copy. You must note it down. Now, the thermal conductivity of the material becomes K is equal to Q by A multiplied by dx by dt when Fourier law is interchanged. Then this equation is obtained. It is clear? This is just mathematical interchange, mathematical formula interchange to obtain thermal conductivity from Fourier's law. Okay. Thus, thermal conductivity of the metal can be, how can we define? If anybody asks in your exam, what is the definition for thermal conductivity? We need to say that the amount of energy conducted through a body of unit area and unit thickness in unit time when the temperature difference between the phases causing heat flow is unit temperature difference. Okay, so this is thermal conductivity. Means this is thermal conductivity if I consider every value of every parameter as a unit. Okay, heat transfer is unit, cross-sectional area is unit, the area it is crossing is unit, and the temperature difference is also unit. If everything is unit, then thermal conductivity of a body is defined as unit. Okay, means the amount of energy conducted through a body of a unit area and unit thickness in unit time when the differential temperature difference between the phases causing heat flow is unit temperature difference. So this value is called as thermal conductivity simply. Okay, moving further. So we have seen yesterday also we are having different materials whose different thermal conductivity is available. So this part is not required to remember because this will be provided you in the question. So just you need to just go through this. What are the different values for different materials? How the thermal conductivity variations takes place in regard to different material. Just you need to know this. Moving further. Okay, we are having some laws. Let us go through that. See, the very important law is just wait. See, you need to remember this equation. Can you see my cursor? Is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Kindly note down this relation. This will be used for determining numerical values. This is the relation for determining thermal conductivity in case of 0 degree centigrade and having temperature coefficient. If it is given in the question, and this is the relation you need to know. K is equal to K naught multiplied by 1 plus beta T, where K is simply thermal conductivity. K naught is what? Thermal conductivity at 0 degree centigrade. Okay, at 0 degree centigrade, what is its thermal conductivity? That value is denoted by K naught, where beta is what? Beta is temperature coefficient of thermal conductivity, or you can define it as 1 by degree centigrade. It is usually positive for non-metals and negative for metals. See here it is given negative for metallic conductors. So depending upon the conductors which we are using, as it is being provided in the question, you need to apply the sign convention. That's why I have discussed this. Okay, see in this case, in case of solids and liquids, thermal conductivity K is only very weakly dependent on pressure. In case of gases, the value of K is independent of pressure. Okay, now moving on to next. Have you noted down this? নীলাঞ্জন সৌরভ নোট করেছো তো?
Yes sir, yes.
কাইন্ডলি নোট করবে। হ্যাঁ,
Okay, sir.
Okay. See, the very next important law is Wiedemann-Franz law, based on experimental result. What is this? Regarding thermal and electrical conductivity of the material, state as follows. কি বলে এটা? The ratio of thermal and electrical conductivity is the same for all metals at same temperature, and that the ratio is directly proportional to the absolute temperature of the metal. Okay, so it is given by the relation K by, what is this notation called? You can see my cursor. What is this notation called? এই নোটেশনটাকে কি বলি আমরা? This is K, this is T, this is proportionality
Sigma.
constant, this is sigma. Exactly, that only I wanted to hear. This is sigma. So K by sigma is proportional to T. Mathematically, if you bring T this side, then it will become K by sigma T is equal to C. C is what? C is simply proportionality constant. Here K is thermal conductivity of the material at Kelvin. Sigma is, K is thermal conductivity, sigma is electrical conductivity of the metal at temperature Kelvin degree centigrade, and C is simple constant referred to as Lagrange number, which is always equal to 2.45 into 10 to the power 8 watt omega per Kelvin square. Omega stands for ohm. It is electrical constant. So kindly note this. इसको नोट डाउन कर लो। এটা নোট ডাউন করে নাও। এটা একটা ন্यूमेरिकली আসবে এটা। We will use this. So I am discussing that terms only which will be useful for you. Okay, there are enough material given in the notes, so we are not required to go through so much in detail. Is it okay?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No problem.
লিখে নিয়েছো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, শুধু ইকুয়েশন দুটো তো কে প্রপোর্শনাল এটা
রিলেশন লিখার
Yes,
পর সে এক্সপ্লেনেশনস গুলো লেখো। What do you mean by K, sigma and T, C? What is the value of C? You need to write this also. Then only it will be
Okay.
completely clear, na? Okay, take your time.
Sir, done.
Done. Okay, very nice. So let us move on to next topic. It's a very simple one. Thermal resistance, which is referred by the notation R suffix TH. Which refers to thermal, R refers to resistance. So thermal resistance referred by RTH. What is this? When two physical systems are described by similar equations and have similar boundary conditions, they are said to be analogous. This is very much clear. You all, I think all of you must know this. All of সবাই জানো এই জিনিসটা অ্যানালগাস মানেটা কি হয়? ওকে,
না স্যার, খেয়াল পড়ছে না, একবার বলে দিন।
if two physical systems are described by similar equations and similar boundary conditions, দুটো ডিফারেন্ট সিস্টেম আছে, তার ফিজিক্যাল কন্ডিশন সেম আছে আর বাউন্ডারি কন্ডিশন সেম আছে যদি, তাহলে আমরা ওইটাকে অ্যানালগাস সিস্টেম বলি, দুটোকে কম্বাইন্ডলি।
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
We are having two different systems. We are trying to equate both them. When two systems will be present, then only heat transfer will take place from one body to another body. Every body act as a system. Two physical system is there, then only heat transfer will take place, na? So for heat transfer we need body more than two or minimum two. Heat transfer cannot take place from one. The transfer is going where? Then only we can define heat transfer has taken how much, na? হিট ট্রান্সফার কত হয়েছে সেটা বোঝার জন্য আরেকটা বডি চাই, তাহলে তো আমি ওটা থেকে কম্পেয়ার করতে পারবো। সেই জন্য আমাকে বেসিক্যালি দুটো সিস্টেম চাই। সেই জন্য আমাকে দুটো যে সিস্টেম আমি নেব সেটা ফিজিক্যাল সিস্টেম হতে হবে। ফিজিক্যাল সিস্টেমের দুটো ইকুয়েশন থাকবে ওই যে সিস্টেমকে ডিফাইন করবে। সো সেই দুটো সিস্টেম এর ইকুয়েশন প্লাস দেয়ার বাউন্ডারি কন্ডিশনস দুটো সিস্টেমের সেম থাকবে, তাহলে দুটো সিস্টেমকে একসাথে আমরা অ্যানালগাস বলবো। দিস ইজ হোয়াট ইট ইজ সেইং। ওকে, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now if the as per Ohm's law in electric circuit theory we have current is defined by potential by resistance. I think everyone is familiar with this. V is equal to IR, very popular relation, simple, that is given over here. ওইটাই দিয়ে রেখেছে V is equal to IR। সবাই পড়েছো বেসিক ইলেকট্রিক্যাল?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is only explained over here. Now by analogy the heat flow according to Fourier's equation may be written as heat flow rate Q is equal to temperature difference dt by dx by Ka. It can be written as like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now by comparing both equations, a equation ta or a equation for equation ta, we will find I is an analogous to Q and dV is analogous to dt and R analogous to quantity dx by Ka, and this quantity dx by Ka is called thermal conduction resistance. Means I will give you an example. This is what thermal conduction resistance value. Okay, it is given by dx by Ka here. Suppose we are having a body placed at temperature T1 and a body is placed at temperature T2. Try to understand, both the bodies are physical bodies and both the bodies are maintained at different temperatures, suppose T1 and T2, but we are having a boundary condition that T1 temperature is greater than T2. Then heat transfer will follow from where? Hotter to colder one. Is it follow from colder to hotter side? Are you getting my question, students?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
হিট ট্রান্সফার
Yes, sir.
সব সময়
No,
কোথায়
sir,
থেকে হয়? হটার টু কোল্ডার দিকে হয় না সব সময়।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's why see the direction of Q is given like this. This is heat flow. Q is heat flow, heat transfer flow, rate of heat transfer. It is flowing, the heat is flowing from hotter to colder side, and in between the two body what we are having? Is there anything present in between? It is given as a resistance. Resistance is what? Here, if two bodies placed, both is having temperature difference, T1 is at a greater temperature compared to T2, then what is present in between, that is called as a resistance, and that is basically called thermal conduction resistance. That is given by RTH is called dx by Ka. এখানে